Hi guys, welcome to Pega. I'm Ramaji Guntumukala. Today I would like to discuss few points about Pega. So how many of you know about this tool? Please put it in comments. So today we'll discuss about what is Pega, why we need Pega, what are the basic qualifications to learn Pega, everything in this video. Before knowing about Pega, first we'll discuss what is the traditional approach of developing and web application. So for any web application, to build a web application, we need three main things. So first thing is UI part, second one is business logic part, and third one is database part. So in order to give some interaction or to have user interaction portals, we need three main languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And coming to business logic, if you click on something, if you click on a button or something, it should reflect its action. So that can be written in business logic. For this business logic, there are various types of programming languages that can be used, right? So, and coming to DB. So, if you want to perform any CRUD operations, as you know, CRUD is nothing but creating, updating, read, and deleting. So, all these operations should be performed in an application when it is in a server level or something. So, the combination UI part, business logic, and the database all together is used to build an web application. So, for example, if you are working for a banking sector application or insurance sector application, so uh, in if you follow traditional approach, it will take 2 to 3 years to build an application. So they won't accept that time period to build an application because they need everything to be in a short term and that should be more secured, right? So in that case, Pega is a good option because the reason I'll be explaining in the next slide. So what is Pega? Pega is a low code platform for BPM as well as CRM. So somewhere before learning Pega, I also heard that Pega is a no code platform. I prefer to say low code platform instead of no code platform because you need minimal coding language. The thing is, why they say as no code platform is you don't need complex coding in Pega because everything will be available over there. You just need to drag and drop what are the requirements you have. So it's a low code platform. You just need minimal coding languages like syntax is enough. So coming to BPM and CRM. So BPM is nothing but business process management, right? And CRM is nothing but customer uh, relation management. So I'll explain key differences between these two first, and then we'll proceed with this slide. So, BPM is nothing but it will focus on optimizing and automating internal business processes, just like loan approvals. Look, it will just I'll explain it in next slide. And CRM is nothing but it focuses on managing customer interactions, relationships, and experiences. So, if you just have a look at this bank loan case, so I'll explain both BPM tool role and CRM tool role in this example. So, if you consider BPM tool role, it will automate the loan approval workflow. It's like first you have to submit your application, and then documents will be verified, and then credit check will be going through. After that, if manager approves, this person will be happening. So if you observe here, everything like it is a process like once this part is completed and then next part will be completing. So it will be dependent on previous part like that. So coming to CRM tool role, it will manage the customer relationship. It will track customer profile, loan history. It will send reminders if required, and then it will send messages like offers, personal banking products. So these is a key difference between BPM tool as well as CRM. So let's continue with this slide. So previously I have mentioned like if you follow traditional approach, you will take 3 years of development period compared to Pega. Like if you follow Pega, it will take 6 months of development period to give product. So the main reason why I gave that statement is it is having functional components. So functional components is nothing but like ready to use components are there. Like what do you say? Like if you want to build a screen, you don't need to write all the logic.
Everything, some components will be there. You just need to drag the component and put it in your particular screen. That's it. So in Pega, application will be built in the form of cases. So if you prefer like a loan application, you will be having a case life cycle for that. So it will be having stages, and then it will be having processes, and then it will be having steps. So and then it will be like this process can be routed to something. This stage will be routed to some other person. Just like if you prefer like onboarding process or something. So HR department is a separate process or stage, and interview is a separate stage, as well as management is a separate case. So we will be having child cases as well as parent cases, that everything will be discussing in further videos. So I'll explain some domains with an example. So first thing, banking sector, I'll explain with an example of loan processing. Imagine if you are in 90s. So I think most of us didn't born. So if we are in 90s, their systems are not, just imagine systems are not involved in banking sector. So in that case, like if you want to apply for a loan, you have to manually write an application. You have to give them the application, and then they will take usually banking. Right? I don't want to mention the bank names and all. Right? If you go, they'll say like you come after two, and then they'll say you come tomorrow. Even today, it will be like that. But just imagine how it will be in that 90s. So it will be like a manual stuff, everything, right? So if you clear that application, he will say that verification takes time. Just wait for a while. Then it will take more time than you expect. Like imagine if you are applying for a home loan, uh, at the time bank approves your loan, I think your home will be finished. So now it is in different way. After involving Pega in banking sectors, documents will be verified instantly. Alerts will be raised if anything is missing. Like if you miss some documents or something, some information, you will be getting a message to your mobile. Or and one more thing, employees can see entire process on screen. Like previously, if you ask that banking employee or something, why is my loan taking this much of time? He can't even explain. Like he will say some reasons that we also don't know it is right or what. But now you are having the tracking information why your loan is taking more time, and as well as the employee can also answer by seeing the process on screen. So since it is a step-by-step process, it will take uh, like it will be having a valid reason and where it is stuck. Everything information will be available for employee. And in this case, approvals will be like the faster loan approvals will be happening, and customers as well also will be satisfied. So if you go with healthcare example, uh, like if imagine if you are joining in some hospital or something. So patient requests that are entered directly into the system. We'll give one particular ID to a patient. So instead of revising previous papers, all the patient information, if you give one particular patient ID, it will fetch all the information related to that patient. So that can be done by using this application as well. Uh, for this, if you are already in IT sector, you can already experience some kind of API related stuff that can also be involved in Pega. Like if you just give that employee ID, that data will be present in separate server. By using APIs, we'll develop APIs, provide services, and we'll connect to that servers, and we'll fetch the data. Everything can be done in Pega. So in this case, medical documents are also auto verified, and based on that medical reports, it will be routed to correct department, and also it will, as you know, alerts for missing information will automatically send. So in this case, approvals will be faster and the treatment will be quicker. So again, satisfied customers. So what are the domains that uses Pega? So this is purely for employees who choose Pega. So you should know which domains Pega is involved. First thing, banking. As we discussed before, banking sector with an example of loan processing and account servicing. So banking needs Pega. Pega needs you. You just learn Pega. And then insurance applications. Coming to insurance applications, it is a evergreen field, I believe, because in US healthcare domains, it is mandatory to have health insurance. So in this case, most of the healthcare insurance providers are using Pega. So in insurance claim applications, Pega can be used as for claim processing or onboarding related stuff. And coming to healthcare, patient onboarding, billing automation, everything can be done. Telecom services also uses Pega for customer service and dispute resolution. So the question is, how to become a Pega developer? So if you want to become a Pega developer, first thing you should have a Pega certification, that is mandatory stuff. So before if you want to complete certification, definitely you should learn Pega. So that's why I think you are in my channel. So coming to prices of
So first thing you have to learn Pega
certification.
fundamentals.
So
That
CSA,
you
you will
don't
be
worry, I'll
having,
teach you everything.
you'll be
And coming to
charged at
certifications,
16K
it is
approximately as
mandatory
per
to
today
complete
market.
CSA certification.
And
Because
coming to senior
for
system
entry level,
architects,
you need
CWSA
at least a
certification,
CSA
will be
and
costing around 16K
and
approx.
if you have CWSA certification,
Learning
they'll
resources.
give more preference
So
compared to
there
CSA
are
certified
three streams of
developers.
learning here. So first one is UAP program. So if you are a fresher, you are still in college and you are very interested in Pega, better to choose UAP program just to get placements because they'll provide entry level jobs for Pega developers through university programs. Uh, so I think there are two kind of UAP programs are currently available in market. And if you are out of college, I prefer don't go for UAP program. Anyway, UAP program is specifically for colleges. If you are out of college and you want to learn Pega, and that too you choose to go offline, then only you can go for institutes. So if you prefer to go online, go with online channels, better don't waste your money anywhere. You can get full content on my channel in coming days. Is Pega good for you? As we discussed in previous slide, if you are a fresher and you are involved in a UAP program, then for freshers it will be good. If you have any references in companies, you are freshly graduated, then also it will be good for you. But remember, if you are in UAP program also, please don't stick to the syllabus they teach you. You learn from UAP program as well as online resources also because they won't teach everything in classes. I am also a UAP program student and I am also a Pega developer now, but I know personally what they teach in UAP program and what I learned in online resources as well as offline resources. So I prefer if you are a fresher and you are out of college and you don't have any references in companies, please don't go with Pega as a fresher. If you are experienced either in IT or non-IT, if you want to switch from non-IT to IT, it is highly recommended. And as per present market, if you are having 3+ years experience, you will be having a better future in Pega. Thank you. And in coming days, I'll be posting topics about Pega with practical sessions. So please comment what are the topics you want to learn from me in comment section. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.